your internship program, you also went for safari. I want to know how was your experience on the safari that you went? I mean, seeing the wildlife in reality instead of seeing them only on a TV or on a zoo, but this time you got a chance to like be exactly close to them. How was it?
It felt like being like in a movie. Like it didn't feel real, especially when we saw giraffes, elephants, because they're so big. Like you know that they're gonna be huge, but when you get really close to them, it's like, how does this animal like actually exist in front of me? It's like I can't describe it. It doesn't feel real, really, but it's the coolest thing I've ever done. I love animals, so it's been great.
What was your greatest adventure in the safari that you went?
It was always very cool to, like, when you drive on the road and then the guides are like, there's a lion, and there are like 4 lion males just sleeping during the day, and they don't care how close you get to them, they just sleep, they don't care, so that was very cool.
Wow, that's very nice. And in your internship program here at FIEN, what is your experience here at FIEN? What was your expectations? What is the success story that you have, and what are the challenges that you came across with?
Do you mean work-wise or like extracurricular activities or everything?
I mean work-wise.
Okay. My expectations were that I would need to sort of plan my own workday in a way, because I guess I made it clear to me that like you get your creative freedom with how you plan your work, how you structure your work and such. So I knew that I would be able to shape it, but I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. I had a brief expectation of managing social media, writing grant proposals and such, but it was hard to know before what it was going to look like in real time. The struggles I have had, I guess, is that the competition between African NGOs is very high. There's a lot of NGOs in Africa and in Tanzania, so it's hard to know like in what ranking of those competitors are you? Like where is FIEN in that ranking? Because most of the time if you don't get the grant, you don't get any contact with that organization. Besides that, I think that both me and Mages have been able to find a lot of grant opportunities. Even if we haven't gotten them, we have found a lot of new organizations that we can apply for, that we can adhere to, that we can take inspiration from. And it's also been really fun reorganizing the social media, especially the Instagram, to structure it as such as you can find information easily, you can find the different intern periods, so that's been really fun. It's also been really fun taking more photos of what happens every day so people can see what we actually do.
That's very nice. And in the FIEN organization during your internship, what can you rate as your achievement so far?
I would say my biggest achievement is probably making the social media pages more, not welcoming, but like more, how can I put it, like more understandable to an audience such as myself, like people from very far away from Tanzania, and like trying to give them a context of what like it is like yes, I'm here 40 hours a week, but we do this and we do this and this is how it works out, like so that you don't only get an idea of like, okay, this intern or this girl has went to Tanzania, but like what is she actually doing? Because it's very hard sometimes, and I know myself that it's hard to apply for internships when you like get a page about what the job is like, but you don't understand like how the moving is gonna go, where you're gonna live, and details that you want to know beforehand when you leave. So I feel like I have been able to give like, how can you say, a trailer of what it's like, at least importantly in the beginning, like just making sure that people know that like you won't be here alone, there's people to help you, you will have support, because I think that a lot of people are probably scared to move alone so far away from their home place. So,
Congratulations. Thank you. And what can you say about the FIEN Foundation organization so far?
I think it's a great organization. It has great people. I think everyone here is very passionate about what they're doing. also very helpful people, some of the kindest people I've ever met. And I think that the organization, of course, it's hard to be an NGO during times like this when many countries are removing their money support to different things, not only NGOs. But I feel like FIEN has the purpose and the strategy to reach higher and wider in every way.
And last but not least, we know that in a few days you'll be heading to Zanzibar. And what are your expectations when you go there? And what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the ocean, because even though I love Morogoro, I hate the fact that there's no ocean nearby. So I'm very excited to swim, excited to be near the water, because I'm hot all the time when I'm here, so it's nice to be able to take a dip in the water. But I've also read that in Zanzibar, the Arabic community is much bigger than it is here in Morogoro, so that will also be a fun thing to like compare the cultural differences between Zanzibar and Morogoro.
Wow. And what would be the last thing that you want to tell Swedish students such as you who are looking forward maybe to find an internship somewhere in Africa?
I would say don't be scared of going to Africa just because it's Africa. Like, even though you go, like it's much farther away than going to somewhere in Europe, you are still covered by insurance, you have your plane tickets. It's not like things here aren't working structurally. Like, there's no need to be more scared of going here than going to Spain, for example.
Wow, that's so nice. Well, that was it for today. It was nice having you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.